Can you all hear me?
Yes.
All right. So hello, everyone. And happy birthday season, Guillory.
Yes.
This is your new decade. I hope you do something every month, at least one thing every month to celebrate this whole new space. So I did a little research for you, Guillory, on what 30 means. And of course, I went to our mutual favorite book, the Bible.
Yes.
So, biblically speaking, the number 3, which is what 30 begins with, 3, right? It means completeness and wholeness. And 30 is 3 times 10. So 10 I looked up, and that means complete organization. So may you have a completely organized decade this coming year and beyond. And I thought about, yes, give it up for Guillory, give it up. Yes. So then I said, let me think back to my 30th year. And I think there is something about this, about order and completeness coming in. So my 30th year, I flipped my life upside down. So I was on my way to live in Miami. So I was dating this guy. We'd been, I wouldn't even say together, but we had this relationship for 4 years. And his dream was to live in Miami. And my dream was not to live in Miami. And I think one sign about whether or not you are aligned even in a relationship, at least for me, was, am I going to follow you all the way to the ends of the earth? Even if I don't want to be in Antarctica, would I be happy there with you? And if the answer is yes, then I'm in alignment with the right person for me. And if the answer is no, well then, let me move to Brooklyn, New York. So I decided, I was looking for an apartment. I was a teacher before I was a full-time entrepreneur. I had my teaching certification for Florida. I got it. I did whatever test they asked me to take. I had job offers. I was applying to schools. I said, this isn't going to work for me. You know what? I'm not going to live someone else's dream. So to be in alignment means you are living your dream, right? Not someone else's dream. Well, I decided this on July 1st. By July 31st, I had given up my apartment in Rochester, New York. I had quit my job, and I moved to Brooklyn, took on a lease with having no job in Brooklyn. And I was like, oh, this is going to be fun. So when you are in alignment, it doesn't always look clear. You don't always know the whole thing, right? Martin Luther King said you don't even have to see the whole staircase. All you have to do is go one step at a time, one stair at a time. I'm loosely quoting that, but you get the point. So here's what I did. I just did it. I just jumped. It was faith, and I just trusted God, and I just trusted that it would all work out. And then here is the next thing. 1 is live your dream, not someone else's dream. 2 is just jump, just go for it, just even if it's all chaotic and you don't see how it's going to end. The third thing for being in alignment is you want to be in the right place at the right time. But how do you know how to be in the right place at the right time? So for me personally, what I do is I ask God. I say, God, let me be today in the right place at the right time. And because I was in the right place at the right time, I know Guillory and I know all of you. So what happened? One day I said, you know what? I think I want to photograph musicians. And so I told God that. And then I woke up the next day. It was the end of June. It was the end of the school year, and I didn't feel like going to work. And it was like 8th grade graduation. There was nothing really going on. None of my students were really graduating or anything. I was like, I could just take a sick day. But there was something inside of me, similar to what Rosalie just shared about like listening to that voice inside of you. There was just like, just suck it up and go to work. You're almost done. I went to work. On stage for the graduation, there was a man named Cal Spencer who spoke. He became my first photography client. Why? Because he was a musician. And I remembered what I had asked God for the night before. I all of a sudden was in the right place at the right time, even though I didn't want to be there. The right place at the right time may not even be somewhere you want to be. Yeah. It may not even be what interests you, but you're still in the right place at the right time. I worked for Cal. Cal referred me to a woman named Princess. Princess she had a ladies' power circle, which was networking for women business owners. She wanted a woman photographer to document these women networking together. Princess had someone in her space one day who is named Tiffany. Tiffany hired me to photograph an event. Who was at this event was a man named Carl Michelle, young executive. Most of you know him. Because of him, I ended up in Stamford, New York at his old space, and one day Brandon walked in. And I was like, okay, yeah, it's great. Through Brandon and Carl and my gallery and all of you. And it's only because I was in the right place at the right time, because I had jumped and gone someplace and moved initially, and I didn't even know where I was going or what I was doing. And all because I initially decided to start by following my dream and not live someone else's. And that's all you have to do.